They built the dams, tunnels and power stations that changed Australia forever. Now, 70 years after the first dirt was broken on the Snowy Hydro scheme, workers are reuniting to tell their tales and celebrate the legacy they created.
These are the hands that helped water and power drought-stricken Australia. Today, old workmates returned to the place it all began. This week marks 70 years since the first blast rocked the New South Wales Snowy Mountains.
The Governor-General, W.J. McKell, fired the first shot to mark the official commencement of work in the area.
It took 100,000 people 25 years to build the dams, tunnels and power stations of the Snowy Hydro. They also built a community that remains today.
Hello from the Snowy kids!
For Pippa and Joseph Robinson, it was a love story. In 1971, a young fitter and turner suffered a back injury and was treated by a young English nurse.
But I thought, well, I'll ask her out, but she'll say no. After all, there's 3,000 single guys in this place, and I got a yes.
Pippa says the invitation came via a love letter.
He was a gentleman. He was really polite. He carried an umbrella, so I thought there was a possibility there was an English connection.
I carried the umbrella because I thought it was going to damn well rain.
As a teenager in 1954, Charlie Silvestro was determined to work on the project after his family moved from Italy to Cooma.
And I was 16 and the fellow used to say to me, "How old are you?" And I'd say, 18. And he looked at me and said, "Pull the other one." And I could never find in the dictionary what that meant.
Eventually, he talked his way into a job. He was among 60,000 post-war migrants who worked on the Snowy.
Oh, the camaraderie was unbelievable. You know, those people left Europe in ruins and they came to a new country and they left all their differences behind and came here and worked together in harmony and built this wonderful project.
His granddaughter Bella has followed in his footsteps.
So I've been with Snowy for about 3 years now, and just always knowing that my nonna worked on the scheme has just always been in the back of my mind.
As old workmates reminisced about the past today, there was also plenty of talk of the future. Snowy 2.0, the pumped hydro expansion of the original scheme.
It's hard to even imagine, to be honest, a power station a kilometre under the mighty Snowy Mountains, over 200 metres long, 50 metres high.
The plans for Snowy 2.0 were conceived 50 years ago when the original Snowy was built.
The scheme has involved the construction of some 50 miles of aqueducts, over 90 miles of tunnels, 16 large dams and 7 power stations.
But they were shelved due to insufficient demand. In 2017, Malcolm Turnbull announced it would go ahead.
We're going to put the accelerator down on Snowy Hydro's development, and in doing so, we'll be putting the brake on rising energy prices.
A report by the National Parks Association recently claimed the project's $2 billion cost could blow out significantly. It will be a mammoth task. Next year, the tunnel boring machines will arrive. Old workers are looking forward to seeing what the future brings.
It's great to see the scheme expanding even more.
Once you feel proud of what has been achieved, and I think all Australia should be proud as well.